Hi guys, so if at all you are watching this video, I want to believe that you are wondering where you can buy these items from. Okay, you're wondering where can I buy this phone call, please. Okay, you're wondering where can I buy chargers. You're wondering of the places that are cheaper, that can move way good for your budget and all that stuff. I want to believe that's why you're watching this video. Okay, so if that's why you're watching this video, then you are most welcome, because I'm going to tell you guys the places where you should not buy from and the places where you can buy from. Okay, so you are listening this from a person who is very much experienced. I order almost on a daily basis. Sometimes I order on my weekly basis and all that stuff. So I actually know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I will tell you guys where you should not buy, how you can buy, and where you should buy. I'll recommend all those places. And if at all you are interested to know about the prices, if at all you are interested to know about what are the prices that are involved for each particular item, for example, if you're interested to know how much is this as you go for order, if at all you want to know how much is this on other prices as you go on that, if at all you want to know that, please, you can send me a message on +260 979 510170. You can send me that message. And my name is Sika. You can just send me on WhatsApp and we can talk over there on WhatsApp. Just hire me. I can do everything for you, starting from the prices of the stuffs, starting from what things do you have, because sometimes you can buy things and then those things they don't sell. Like, you remain with them for years and years and they don't sell. But for me, I went through that process and I saw that it was really tough for me then, until I arrived at the price at the items that I not say these are better. Without further ado, let us jump into the video. The first thing, misconception I want to clear out is these things are not cheap. Okay, these things are not cheap. People have exaggerated a lot about the prices of these stuffs. They are not cheap. You should enter into something that is scalable. This, when you start somewhere, it is able to give you profits and you grow faster. That's what you're looking for. So this, if that's what you're looking for, yes, this one. If you think this is very cheap, please skip the video, because this is not cheap. Okay, right. So the places where you can buy from, let me start with those that you can't buy from, that you should not even think about buying from for now. Okay, so as a person who is just thinking of starting something, don't go and buy on Alibaba, don't buy on eBay, don't buy on AliExpress, and I'll explain to you why. The first thing is that when you buy, the period itself for you to receive these items, it will take you time, and you're that person who is only starting and it doesn't really need items to take so much time for them to reach in your stock. If this happens, it means you'll be missing out on customers. So what you need as a person who is starting is you buy, and then after you buy, maybe 2-3 days, the items are live where you are, or within a day, within 24 hours, they're live where you are. When you're starting, it's really tricky. You don't have stuffs in your shop, but the only thing you can do is to just build customership and trust in customers. So you can tell people to say, give me the money, come tomorrow, you get the item that you want. Okay, it's possible to do that. Now imagine if you are ordering from China, or maybe you're using AliExpress and all that stuff, or maybe you're using Alibaba. For those items to come, it will be difficult for you to create that clientele. Okay, so that's number one, why you should not buy on these platforms. Number two, as I'm not saying you should not buy, but as you are starting, as you just want to grow, don't try that. For you to just send a package, you don't need to have few amounts of money. At least you need to have a lot of money for you to buy things that will be reasonable when they come. Because if you buy small stuffs, the fees for the freight, the shipping stuffs and all that stuff, you would find that the prices are too high, to the extent that you even fail to get profits from the stuffs that you've bought. So for you to buy there, it means you have a lot of money, you've gathered a lot of money to buy a lot, and now this time you're just starting. Why do you want to get a lot of money? We define starting. Maybe someone wants to start with $1 million. I would say please go there, start, and all that stuff. So you guys, if this is what you want to do, please don't go to there. Don't try don't try to go to those stuffs, please. Okay, Yeah, that's one of the reasons why you should not do that. The other reason is that when you use platforms like Alibaba, there's too much scam there. They're really scamming. For you to just locate a genuine supplier to supply you with stuffs and all that, it's just really difficult. Okay, so don't try. You don't want someone to scam your $100. You don't want someone to scam your $1,000 or your 10,000 kwacha when you're just starting. Where do you get the money from again? The best place to order from, and this is out of my experience, I don't know where others, the best place to buy from is actually Tanzania, Tunduma. In Tunduma, okay, Tunduma is just border with Nakonde. Mainly when people say they are going to Nakonde, they don't actually go in Nakonde, they close into Tanzania. Okay, so if you like, you can call it Nakonde. If you like, you can call it Tunduma. It's just one and the same thing. Okay, because of the place there. There's just the border there. So guys, that is the best place to my own knowledge. Okay, there in Nakonde, I'll explain to you how you can get started and how you can locate someone and all that stuff. There in Nakonde, I've met with friends who come from Kitwe, Lusaka, Mansa, Pika, all these areas, mainly even in Copper Belt and all that stuff. I've seen people from there, they do come there. Okay, now why Nakonde? Nakonde, those guys, they are fortunate because they are connected to the ocean. As a result, stuffs move straight from China to Nakonde there, or straight from China to Tanzania, straight from China to Tanzania. Okay, them, they have an opportunity for the the ocean, so things are much cheaper as compared to other places. I know of people who do accessories in Lusaka, maybe the likes of Chandablian and all that. I know of people who do that, but as a person who is starting, you really want a place where things are much cheaper and they are favorable according to your budget, and Nakonde is a better place. Okay, Nakonde is a better place if you're thinking of just being serious. Okay, I've met of friends who come from afar, they just come to buy from there. Even right now, there are some friends who are in Livingstone working there, they come to buy there and they take stuffs there. Okay, so you guys, what you need now is to be buying from Nakonde as you are starting. Now, how does someone get started in buying from Nakonde? The first thing that you need to do is to locate someone who will be buying stuffs from you, who is in Nakonde. They go to Tunduma, they buy for you, they send to you whichever part of the country where you are, okay, or whichever country you are. Okay, so people buy, even Malawi, they buy from there, Zambia buy from there, even other countries. You see that? So what do you need to do now to get started? Locate someone, an agent, to be buying from you there. Okay, now how do you locate an agent? It's very simple. The first thing that you need to do is to go there in Nakonde first. Go there, go and check out the prices are, see the place, see how the things land. Then at the end of the day, you get the numbers for those guys you buy stuff from, so that it's easy. When you want something on WhatsApp, you just send it over on WhatsApp. Then someone who's your agent, they go there to the shop and they correct it, they send it over where you are. You don't want to be moving every time. For example, someone is in Lusaka, someone is in Mansa, Kitwe. Every time, maybe every week you move. That depends with the business, of course. You move, you buy, but my advice is find someone there to be buying for you and all that stuff. Myself, I'm a lucky guy because that's where my family is. Probably my mother stays there. Me, I'm not there in Nakonde. I stay in other parts of the country. My mother is there, but for me, from where I am to Nakonde is about 6 hours drive. Quite a short distance from where I am. So it's about 100 kwacha from where I am. Go come, it's 200 kwacha. So where my being luck comes in is that my mother stays from there, so she's able to buy stuff from me and sending it over, so I don't really need to go there. So I don't actually go there. And my mom also has helped a lot of people. She's always there. She's acquainted with all those stuffs. She knows when I say mom buy type C, she knows what type C is. Mom buy H, she knows what those things are. So that's where my fortune comes in, because someone is actually there. Okay, So that's it. If at all you'd want to try out my option, that's an agent I can give you. If you want to try out my option, like maybe you want to try my mother, you can let me know. Send me a message on my WhatsApp number +260-979-510170. You can send me a message on that WhatsApp line. If you wanna use my mother, of course you can't use her for free. Yeah, you pay and then they do that. If you don't know anything about how to get started this thing, it's very simple. Just pay me. I'll show you from start. These are the stuffs you need. This is, you don't need this. I'll write everything for you so that you just follow it like a manual. Cheap. Let me message you on WhatsApp. Okay, bye. Okay guys, bye. Subscribe to my channel please.